Hello Glamour Ghouls, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Midge Munster, and on this channel we do all things campy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky. Some of you who have been with me for a while might remember many years ago we did a cocktail series called Mod Cocktails with Midge. Now, what you may not know, because I don't talk about it a lot here on the channel, is that I am actually over a year sober now, and because of that, several people have requested videos about what type of mocktails I've been enjoying. So today is the relaunch of this series, rebranded as Mod MOCKTAILS with Midge. And I thought the perfect way to bring back this series would be to start with a Valentine's Day mocktail for anyone who might be wanting to make a special beverage for a partner or something for a night in with the ghoul friends. But before we get started, I'm gonna need some help with today's episode, so let me call him real quick.
Hey, bitch.
Hey, Cosmo.
Long time no see. I think last time we saw each other, you were a blonde. And I had skin. How did I get here?
Well, I needed some help with today's episode, and no one I know makes a drink with quite as much flair as you, so I gave you a ring on the spirit board. I hope that's okay.
Of course. That's fine. I get more. How did I get, like this?
Oh, well, that's a little bit of a different story. See, we were attending one of your famous retro cocktail hours, and you were doing your appletini alley-oop when, well, you missed.
I missed?
Yeah, you didn't catch the shaker, and it kind of smashed your pumpkin, if you catch my drift.
Huh, well, how about that?
But luckily I made you these sweet digs to wear when you come visit me on this side of the veil. Do you like it?
Like it? I love it. How did you make it?
Well, that's a question that can be best answered by a little word from today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by Skillshare. As a creative person, I am constantly looking for opportunities to learn new skills and better my own craft, and a great way to achieve that is with Skillshare. Not only is Skillshare the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes led by industry pros, but it's also where you can start your journey to achieving your goals through their curated learning paths. Whether you're on your journey to becoming a full-time creative like me and you want to better your video editing skills, or you're a hobbyist and crafter and you just want to learn something new, Skillshare has the class that is right for you. I have personally always been fascinated by puppetry, and I have wanted to build my own puppet for years, but just didn't know where to begin. So I was thrilled to find out that Adam Krutinger from Puppet Nerd here on YouTube is a Skillshare teacher and has an in-depth step-by-step class on how to build a puppet. It was so fun and exciting to learn this new skill and be guided through it by a professional in the industry. I mean, I still can't believe that I did it. I made my own puppet and I think it looks really professional. I'm so excited about this new skill. Skillshare really is the place to take that first step into achieving your ambitions, whether you are just wanting to deepen your expertise in something or wanting to launch your own online shop or brand, they have you covered. So if you are ready to start your learning journey today, head to the link in my description box. The first 500 people to use my link will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video and for helping me learn something new.
Oh, so that's where ghosts come from.
All right, Cosmo. Well, are you ready to help me with this Valentine mocktail?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So I picked this one especially for you. It's called The Ghost.
Oh.
And it's got all the perfect ingredients for conjuring up a little romance.
Ooh, love potion number 9.
Exactly. Let's get started. We're going to start with a cocktail shaker, empty, no ice. And we're going to muddle 3 strawberries. Honestly, we might be able to get away with 2 here because these are pretty big. And we're going to muddle this with a 1/2 ounce of fresh lime juice. And this is what's going to give our cocktail that beautiful pink color. Then to this, we're going to add a full ounce of coconut cream. And then this is my own twist on the recipe, but we're going to add a little splash of pomegranate juice as well. I love the flavor of pomegranate, and I think that adding an element that is an ingredient that's slightly less commonplace can really elevate a beverage to the next level. And then lastly to our shaker, we're going to add 2 ounces of Ritual Zero Proof tequila. Now, I really like this tequila alternative. It has a great flavor that really makes it taste like a cocktail. However, if you are making this for the family or you just don't really like the flavor of tequila, you can always take this out and just top it with seltzer water and have something just as nice. Then just add a little bit of ice and you are ready to shake this up. Cosmo, would you handle that while I prepare the glasses?
Sure thing. I'll shake it and try not to break it.
Now, I think what really sells a mocktail is presentation. So we're going to be serving this one up 2 ways. The first way is in my favorite glassware, the coupe glass. And the second presentation we're going to serve in this beautiful stemless bubble gin glass. Both of these glasses are great for an aromatic drink like this because they have a wide rim, which allows your nose to take in the drink as much as your mouth. Stemware like this is made to serve drinks up or shaken over ice to keep your hand away from the beverage so it doesn't get warm. But for a stemless glass like this, we're going to want to add some ice. So I've prepared these adorable little heart-shaped ice cubes in a silicone mold.
Meanwhile,
now for garnish, we're going to make some little Cupid's arrows to go on our love potions. So we're going to take these remaining strawberries and just cut one in half, and then take this little heart-shaped cutter and cut it like so. Then we'll take one of these adorable arrow cocktail picks and just stick that right here. And voila, we've got an adorable Cupid's arrow garnish for our cocktail. Cosmo, do you have that all shaken up over there?
Here you go. Shaken, not stirred.
Thank you. So now we're just going to strain the contents of our shaker into these glasses. Look at that beautiful pink color. The last thing you're going to do is take some rose water and float just a little bit of this over the top. Now, rose is a beautiful flavor for Valentine's Day, but it is very potent, so just a splash of this goes a long way. And then the very last thing is to just add a sprinkle of nutmeg over the top. And voila, don't those look delicious? Now, the main difference in which version you decide to serve is going to depend on timing. If you're just making a quick mocktail for you and a partner, or if you'll be making individual drinks for guests as they arrive, I would recommend the coupe version because with this one, you can add a little chunk of dry ice into the mix just as you're about to serve and get this beautiful ghostly effect. However, if you're having an evening with your ghoul friends and you want to batch something ahead of time, I recommend serving it the second way and doing it potion style. These adorable little bottles are just from Dollar Tree, and you can get one for everyone in your party. Fill your bottles ahead of time with your potion cocktail. Pre-prep your glasses with your heart-shaped ice, and then give each guest their own personal love potion upon arrival. All right, so let's give this a try, shall we? It is so good. It's very crisp, a little tart, which I love. That just little bit of rose makes it something unique and different that I feel like you don't get to taste all the time, which makes it feel very special. I'm actually a person who typically does not like rose as a smell, but the flavor of it is very, very nice. So if you're not a rose person, you might still really enjoy this. What do you think, Cosmo?
It's delicious, Midge. It tastes just like spirits, and I would know.
So there you have it. Delicious Valentine's mocktails served 2 ways. Thanks so much for stopping by and helping me, Cosmo.
Anytime, Toots.
I hope you all enjoyed this little revamp to my Mod Cocktail series. I'm excited to share more mocktails with you in the future. Thank you again so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Remember, if you're one of the first 500 to click that link in the description box, you can get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. And as always, be sure to subscribe to the channel before you leave today if you're not already. And if you'd like more content from me, including a behind-the-scenes video on the making of Cosmo, you can check out my Patreon in the description, as well as my Instagram, podcast, and more. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, keep it campy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky. Bye!